Okay. How do you plan to conduct your search?
Well, I plan to perform a nationwide, industry-based search for a company.
Where did you say you were from again?
Atlanta.
So you are prepared to move anywhere to run a company, no matter where it is?
Of course.
Have you ever been to Moscow, Idaho?
I don't think so.
Where did you live before Atlanta?
I went to business school in Philadelphia.
And before that?
I worked in New York City. I grew up there too.
New York. Okay. Have you ever been to Oneonta?
Where?
How about Rome?
Rome, Italy?
No. Rome, New York. Population 35,000.
I can't say that I have.
Do you like wide open spaces?
I love Central Park.
Oye Vault. Which industries have you developed an investment thesis for?
I want to buy a company in an industry that really speaks to me personally. I have developed a thesis for acquiring a business in the healthcare industry.
Did you do a lot of work in healthcare at Dynamic Motors?
Not really. We mainly marketed pickup trucks.
Anything else?
Well, I am also considering litigation services.
You realize that the reason you just said litigation services is because there was a successful search fund that already acquired in that industry. It's okay. Everyone does that. Anything else?
Staffing services.
Barriers to entry are way too low.
Aviation services.
Barriers to entry are way too high. Keep going.
Data centers?
Are you telling me that data centers really speak to you personally?
What?
Never mind. Are you planning on working with a partner?
No. I am confident that I am very capable of managing this process on my own.
Do you talk to yourself a lot?
I don't understand.
I only ask because, unless you are on the phone, begging some underling with no authority, to let you try to convince them to consider selling their boss's company to you, you will have no one else to talk to for the next 2 years.
I am confident that with limited partners like yourself, I will have a strong advisory board to turn to when I need insight.
You realize that even if I invest in your search, I'm going to write the $30,000 that I give you off my taxes and forget all about you.
The units are actually $40,000.
Wow. I'm willing to bet that, given that your units are $40,000 each, your next answer to one of my questions will be, I'm still in the early stages of my fundraising. Which limited partners do you have in your fund so far?
I am still in the early stages of my fundraising.
Right. Do you have any funds raised?
I do. Mainly from local contacts and non-serial search fund investors.
What does that mean? Did your grandmother tell you that you could use her name as a potential investor so that you could generate more interest?
My great-aunt, actually. How did you know?
Lucky guess.
So, what do you think? Are you ready to invest?
You realize that all of us serial search fund investors are very aware that even if we do not invest in your fund, you will still call us for money if, by some miracle, you manage to find a deal.
Does that mean that you would like a half unit?
I'll tell you what. Call me every other week for the next 6 months to tell me how things are going with your fundraising. Once your fund is fully committed and there is no more room for new investors, I will let you know whether I want a half unit or not.
That's great. I can't wait to let everyone know that you are a prospective investor.
Right. Thanks for stopping by.
You won't be sorry.